All right, y'all, what's good, what's good? My name is Andrew Lindley. Welcome to the DJ Connect. I think I got this mic working a little bit better, so I'll check it out in post. I'm getting like this little weird ringing sound that's coming in, but I think it's only from my booth monitor. Last time when I recorded, everything was good. There was just like a little bit of an echo. Hopefully it's good going this time forward, so we're just gonna find out. Welcome to the DJ Connect. Today we're gonna be learning how to learn how to scratch. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. Nothing but more fire is coming out. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribes. Please share this to any of your DJ friends, like anyone you know who needs this kind of information. Please share it, like, subscribe, smash that thumbs up button. All it does is help YouTube push this out to other DJs who need it. So yeah, let's get into this. Today we're going to be talking about scratching and kind of how you learn how to scratch. Like, how to scratch is one thing, but how do you learn to actually learn how to scratch? Like, how do you... How do you just like hop on the controller and one day just do that? Like, how does that happen? How do you figure out how to do that? And let me tell you, like, it's not difficult. It's actually really easy. The hardest part though is doing it right. Like learning how to properly start scratching. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit. I'm just getting that noise here. So what's really important is actually learning the correct way to do it. That's so much more important than anything else. Than you sitting here and just like forever just like giving it, just like really smashing the turntables, really just trying to figure it out your own way. That's actually the worst thing that you could ever do. It's gonna be the thing that actually holds you back the furthest. And this is something that's always like plagued me. It's something that I always run into. Like, and this is probably, I'm sure if I'm running into this issue, then everyone's running into this issue. It's when you're sitting there freestyling, just trying to scratch. And you just want to have fun with it because we're DJs, we love DJing, like that's what we want to do. We want to hop on here and just start cutting it up instead of like doing drills. Like if you were learning how to play basketball, you would do like drills, you would do like dribbling drills, you would do shooting drills. You'd shoot 100 baskets in a row over and over and over again. Like that's the way that you would learn how to play basketball. You wouldn't just like go out there and play a game and then do a slam dunk. That would never happen, right? Like you gotta learn how to get there. You're not just gonna like just out of nowhere just walk onto the field and like you just hop on. The guy throws you the ball and you slam dunk it. That's not gonna work. Like you wouldn't know the rules. You would start running and then you get traveling call. There's so many things that you have to learn to lead up to that point before you can do something. Like obviously some people are naturally gifted at some things, some people are naturally gifted at other things. But one thing that's true is no one ever got good at something without like practicing and really practicing properly. Like let me see if I can nail this the first time. Proper practice prevents prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. Like if you're preparing yourself, like, and this goes for everything, like your DJ business, your DJ life, scratching, if you prepare yourself and you figure out the right things to do, you're always gonna prevent that poor performance. So in this case, like proper preparation, it means getting the files that you need, getting the drills that you need, learning, like thinking in advance, like before you get into your session, what do you need to do? What do you gotta have ready for you to just walk on here and do things correctly? And I'm gonna show you right here. The first thing that you should ever learn is how to do a baby scratch. And what is a baby scratch? It's the most boring scratch. Like it's gonna be boring learning how to do this, but it's the most fundamental, most important scratch because the baby scratch is every other scratch. Almost. Like there's a few that are different, but the baby scratch is like almost the most important scratch. And how do you do that? You go forward. You did it. Give yourself a high five. pat yourself on the back, like you did that, congrats. What's step 2 of the baby scratch? That's it. That's it. Like, that's all there is to it. And how do you learn that? Like, how do you go from... How do you go from that to just like a nice... You get there by doing drills. By doing that one simple thing over and over and over. You do it over and over and over again until you've mastered it. That's how you master anything. Like, there's no guitar player who just got on there and just like starts ripping it up. No, they did like A, B, C, D. Like, they look at it, they do the movement, and then they strum the guitar. Like, that's how you're gonna learn. Like, no one just get on there and starts ripping it. That's like ridiculous. Like, maybe there was one person ever who was like magically did that and then could never do it again. Like, they might have that special touch, but it's never gonna like be consistent. They're never gonna continue to do that forever. Like, it's unheard of. It can't happen because you have to get that muscle memory. You gotta learn what it is. So today's video, it was more of just like an overview of how you get there. We can definitely dig in more to this. We can do specific scratches. Drop it in the comments right now. Like, if you want me to do scratches, let me know. Let me know what kind of content you guys are looking for. But today we're just gonna learn how to do a baby scratch. And shout out DJ Rev7 for this. Like, he put me on this. It's called using a metronome. A metronome's been around since the dawn of time. Like, it pretty well just counts a time signature. So this is set right now to 92 BPM, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. So all he does is count time. And like, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, like, this is what you need to do. You got to learn how to count bars and count music and count beats. Because if you can't count beats, you can't do anything. Like, that is everything when it comes to DJing. So how does like the baby scratch apply to this? Very simple. Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna add in the scratch. How would we start? Like, if we're brand new, how do we start? Three, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. And pretty well that's a whole note. So because it's the whole the whole 4 beats, that one bar, you're doing one note. What's the next step of the baby scratch? Cut that in half. So now that you're there, like you've done that, what's the next step? Cut that in half. And as you do that, you just progress. And like, what's the next step there? Maybe you get faster. You up the BPM. You can, like, that's the easiest way to get like from jumping from like half notes to quarter notes. What you got to do is you got to start slow on the BPM and then bring it up. So like, you would start here. then like what you saw me do there is you just kind of make it your own at that point. Like once you can do the moves, now start doing them funky. Like try and change it up a little bit, change the pattern, but it's still the same thing. It's gonna sound different, but it's gonna be different. Like it's gonna be a different pattern that you're doing. Maybe it's like, and then as you see, right at the end there, I added some cuts in there, but that's the biggest. I did that because that's what happens as DJs. Like immediately we go from doing our drill to just wanting to have fun, to just start cutting it up. Instead of going back, instead of taking yourself back and just we go off, we run off and go play. And like if any of you guys meditate, it's something I'm getting into. Like I've always kind of meditated on and off. Note the shirt. Yo, if you guys want these shirts, drop it in the comments. I can start printing these off. But like that's the thing. Like the whole thing of meditation is like your mind is always going to run away on you no matter what. All you're doing is taking yourself back. Take yourself back to center. So we're always going to notice that we're going to run off and start freestyling. Don't get mad at yourself. Don't get upset. Like, but know that you have to go back to the drill. Go back to the drill and then just like stop, take your hands off for a second and then go back and just right back to baby scratch. And that's it. Like that's it. That's how you're gonna learn how to scratch. This isn't the baby scratch tutorial. This is a learn how to do the baby scratch. This is the how to. This is the important information. Like I'm always gonna give you the important information first, and then like the mechanics come second. The mindset, knowing how to do the thing, that always comes first. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. I'm gonna have mad fire coming out. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so shout out everyone who's subscribed right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for loving this content. Make sure you guys smash that like button, and I will see you on the next one. Let's go. Oh, no samples. No!
Perfect.